Popular OTK streamer ExtraEmily got a lot of backlash over this weekend after a clip got posted of her accusing her of calling her black friend the N-word. Lots of people jumped on this opportunity to go after Emily, with some posts getting hundreds of thousands of likes, and it eventually led to her and essentially her entire streamer friend group replying to the clip, defending her and claiming she was saying something else entirely. I'll let you watch and be the judge. Welcome to the internet versus ExtraEmily and the N-word. It starts when Yoxic tweets out, ExtraEmily accidentally slipped up and said a word, and attaches this clip.
Can you name 3 streamers you will never do a stream with again?
ExtraEmily.
That's not true.
Emily, Extra. That's 3.
Bruh, Nick, Russell, that's not even true.
Oh, I'm sorry. You asked me the question and now you're saying it's not true?
Because hello, aren't we not?
Suzuki replies, Pokimane said it better, and attaches this iconic clip of Pokimane. And I would play the clip, but I went back to go grab it after recording, and apparently it's been copyright claimed. So sorry, you guys don't get to see it. Yoxic responds, absolute classic of a clip. Slushy replies to OP by saying, honestly, she's starting to become my favorite streamer. Zero says, it's 2025, who cares? And Overwit replies, the people who care have a right to care. And Zero replies, they have a right to care personally, but they don't have a right to stop other people from exercising their rights to say it. If everyone can't use it, then no one can use it, and it should be removed from all text, music, movies, and all forms of media. But that would be ridiculous. So Yoxic then replies to him with just a photo of his PFP. May replies, she was obviously saying Nick the, as in Nick that's not even true, but y'all can't tell the difference between the actual word and what she is saying. She legit says exactly what she was gonna say, but with the right name. Russell, that's not even true. Like, come on now. King Bichala says, she definitely says that off stream. Sicking replies to Yoxic by saying, she almost said Nick, NMP lol, by mistake, and stopped herself and said Russell. And then NMP lol himself replies saying, you are right, but there's a time and place to be right, and Twitter isn't it. Lorraine quote tweets Yoxic and says, and she's streaming right now like nothing happened. Twitch staff really are a bunch of low-life simps. In Pokemon 333 says, my favorite streamer would never say the N-word. Who the fuck is watching this trash? The King replies to Lorraine and says, don't call anyone a lowlife, for real. Quoting an old post where they said, good afternoon, what is the temperature inside your asshole recently? And Lorraine replies, wow, checking to see if any of my lovely oomps have a fever makes me a lowlife? WTF quote tweets Yoxic and says, I'm gonna start saying every ethnic group slurs for fun, because what the fuck is everyone's obsession with the N-word? And Midnight says, you weren't doing that before? And WTF says, nah, just because I really be trying to be a good person out here. I'm really Jsa says, it's so crazy because they really do have their own slurs to say, like damn. And WTF replies, right? Like damn, these MFs can't say their own shit? Auntie replies, yeah, it's not an accident. She says it regularly off camera. I have never slipped up and said another ethnic group slur knowing that it's a slur. Never. Because it's something that just even wouldn't ever be in my vocabulary to say. And it being in the music isn't an excuse. Tectone quote tweets Yoxic and says, I can't believe that people actually think that Emily slipped up and said the N-word. I've known her for 3 years and she would never accidentally say it. She just lets it rip on purpose. Real talk, y'all dumb as fuck for going after Emily this hard. It's beyond obvious she said Nick then because her friend Nick came over and she misspoke. Y'all wasting too much time going after innocent people that you're pretending fucked up rather than going after legit bad people. Pathetic. Mia replies, I always find it incomprehensible how you people make a whole massive ordeal for a word. Whitting replies, anyone with a brain can tell she didn't say it. People are retarded. Russell, who she was on the phone with at the time, quote tweets Yoxic and says, there's no way people are believing that Emily slipped up. I've never heard Emily say that word and we're very good friends, nor would I tolerate my friends calling me that. I thought it was funny seeing this clip blow up, so I didn't say much, but it's crazy that people actually believe this garbage. She clearly almost called me Nick, which is another friend of hers who was in the bathroom at the time of this clip. I didn't flinch because I knew she didn't and wouldn't say that word. Staxy replies, stop simping. Everyone said that word at least once in their life, so please stop coping, it's not a big deal. And Russell replies, maybe she has said it before, I don't know, but not around me, and that's my point, dipshit. And Staxy replies, cool. DJ Anubis replies to Russell by saying, I don't know, man. Her reaction at the 16-second to 19-second mark is kind of damning. Now, personally, I don't care, as some individuals, white, black, purple, etc., oftentimes talk like that to each other because they are indeed friends and know the context to which it's being used. I've seen enough of her content to get the impression she isn't racist, but I think she reacted the way she did because she was currently live streaming. Not the end of the world in my opinion, but it does sound like she said the word, and the reaction to it doesn't help matters much. IMO. Michaela replies to Russell by saying, letting this slide during Black History Month. Wow. You will be judged by your ancestors and you will be condemned. Russell replies by saying, aren't you and your white boyfriend Tyler 1 always saying the N-word? Sith Chasing Lions replies to Russell by saying, Michaela will initiate the downfall of man. Smoker replies, he's black, dumbass. You on the other hand are a fucking simp and not black. And Michaela replies with this picture of LeBron James in the caption, do us all a favor and end yourself. Jane replies to Michaela by saying, didn't deny it. Lol. Toxic says, acting like a real bitch here. Adam says, what an embarrassment you are. Tyler is probably ashamed of you. She then quote tweets Russell and says, I hate that you guys let this fat fucking retard get away with ratioing me. Fucking Russell of all people. Also, WTF are these comments? We're literally bantering. Jesus Christ. Also, me and Tyler are both half black. What the fuck are these comments over a joke? What's going on? Young Jeff quote tweets Yatsik and says, at what point do creators have to collectively decide that audience reaction from certain accounts on this app cannot be taken for legitimacy because they get brigaded with negative engagement farmer replies and botted likes the moment a clip starts to gain some traction, making it seem like a much bigger deal than it really is. Every human on this app knows she just scrambled her words there on accident, and it's literally Emily haters or bots pushing a different narrative. There probably already is that consensus among creators, but I feel like it needs to just be known more to the broader audience or something. I don't know, lol. Lychee replies, monetizing tweets was the absolute worst thing to happen to this site. And Young Jeff says, I could not agree more. Then, after a lot of this backlash, Emily replied to the original post by Yaksik by saying, y'all, 13 million views on this? I cannot keep my silence. I said Nick, then and called my friend the wrong name. I never said this word in my life. This app is so cooked, man. Yaksik then replies with a screenshot of the face she made after she said it. Mooney June says, what a fucking classless reaction when getting called out for spreading false info to defame. Radically Bean replies to Emily by saying, Nick, then really? No one says that fast after any word. Nick, not Nick, then lol. Nephilim replies to Emily by saying, they trying to bring down your legacy. Kevin then replies to Emily saying, just show the next 60 seconds of the convo, lol. Until I saw the context in the proposed community notes, I did not realize, and I don't think most people who just saw the clip, that Nick was with you on stream. And he attaches this clip.
I'll never do a stream with ever again.
Wait, whoa, I have to clarify myself. I called him Nick. And then I was like, oh, I called him Nick, but sorry. You heard that, right?
You were saying, no, you almost called me, I think it was like Niggler or something like that.
No way. No, I didn't. No, whoa. I was shocked because I said Nick. Oh my God.
Okay, for sure.
Russell, okay, what's your answer?
Okay. Streamers I'll never do a stream with again. Let's see.
Wait, do people even go on your stream?
Yeah, sometimes.
He canceled a stream with us this week too.
Russell.
Whoa, who's that?
It's Nick.
Nick, do you fucking feel how cold it is? How are we gonna do pickleball in this weather?
Emily then quote tweets Kevin and says, help, what do I do if the internet thinks I'm racist when I'm not? Please believe me, I said Nick, as you can see. I promise I ain't just swinging that word around. Omni replies, I'm afraid you're going to have to submit your claims to N courts where you will face trial. Senna says, I've known Emily for a while and watched this stream where Nick was in the bathroom. It's easy when you watch 60 seconds behind this clip to know she was just confused on the names and added when she got his name wrong. I also stutter on stream a lot, so I know it's easy to happen. I lived with her and never saw her use this word or even hint she would use the word or ever even wanted to. I know it's a lot to add context to things and easy to dogpile, but it really isn't hard to look at the VOD and see she did not intend to use that word. Adjusted55 replies to Emily by saying, you said it with your whole chest, bro. What do you mean? Valkyrie replies to Emily by saying, it's so clear to me you accidentally called him Nick, then corrected yourself but said after. It's so unfortunate for people that might not know you have a friend named Nick or don't know you personally. I'm sorry you're being perceived this way. Unfortunate situation. Nick himself then replies and says, you also have a friend called Nick. Me. I am that friend. Nick then replies to Emily's original post and says, people on this app are so unbelievably stupid, I'm surprised they even figure out how to log in. Keep it real. And Alec replies, it's been getting so bad lately. And then Nick says, I wonder what's gotten into people. I've been online for 20 plus years and I've not ever seen it this bad. Then after this backlash, Nick and Emily were on stream, and Yatsik tweets out a clip of them together and the caption, ExtraEmily slips up again.
We're not doing this again, Nick.
Okay, all right.
Pause. Grr.
Scorpio replies, how do you even defend this now? And Yatsik says, did not know she was going to add that at the ending. Alex says, how fucking dumb are y'all? His name is Nick. And Faceless One replies, yeah, but she said pause, grr, calling him Nick then grr. No more protecting extra racist Emily. Nick replies to Yatsik again by saying, bro is going for round 2, regardless of how much undeserved harassment Emily gets from it. Love Twitter. Sick app. Cortez replies, yet you letting her troll it like it's fun. Mixed black folk are the worst black folk. And Nick says, yeah, definitely bud. Then after a lot of these corrections, the original post by Yatsik gets community noted, where it says, ExtraEmily has claimed that she said Nick and then correcting herself after calling her friend by the wrong name. Yatsik follows up, screenshotting this post and saying, claims are not key facts. Community notes are for facts, not opinions or claims based on what was said. Anyone can make a claim that doesn't make it a fact or correct. Remove the note. ExtraEmily replies, Yatsik, I'm not trying to start beef, but I literally know what I said and my intention with it. Can you please stop spreading misinformation and directing hate my way when I did nothing wrong? And at the time of this recording, we don't have a reply from Yatsik just yet, but he has hidden the reply from Emily. And that's what the internet's had to say so far. See you next episode.